Good morning, Card Community. It's RJ back with another video. Let's get to it. Today's random Mike Schmidt item of the day. Big shout out to Kevin over at Kevin's Budget Card Breaks. I will include a link to his channel in the description below, but I suspect most of you know him by now. But Kevin, I bought a big break. Bought into a break for him a couple weeks ago. I went all in, got a bunch of teams, and as he always does, he includes many extra things. So I received from Kevin right around 40 team bags filled with stuff. All right. So just a big shout out to Kevin. And what I got as one of the bonuses that he gave me, this here is a card from, I believe it's 2005 Donruss Studio, but they have a bunch of these parallels, and this was the sepia, I think, called, and it is numbered out of 15. I already did have a couple others of that series. I think this is like the silver, numbered out of 50, and then this one, like the beige or the bronze, numbered out of 30. Each one, it's really weird. It's like Donruss used these as advertisements for their other products that year. So they have a number of different studio versions of these cards. And on the back, they're serial numbered to different numbers, but they also have advertisements, different advertisements for Donruss products that year. They're numbered the same number. They're parallel out of the same set, Donruss Studio. But this one, 9 out of 15, came from Kevin over at Kevin's Budget Card Breaks. Shout out to Kevin. Another card Kevin sent to me. Kevin was nice enough to send to me an original, or let me put it this way, an Eddie Plank T206 card valued at $10,000. I'm going to show the card off for you right now. And the reason I know this card is worth $10,000 is because it says so on the back. Eddie Plank valued at $10,000, 1910 tobacco card. Obviously, this is just a reprint, but I found out this was part of some manufacturer out there was issuing these cards, and there's like 3 variations of this particular card because they have different backs with different valuations for the Eddie Plank card. I don't know why, I have no idea, but this one was also included in a thing from Kevin. So shout out to Kevin for that, for sending me a $10,000 card because it says so on the back. So, all right, today's trivia question. Prize today, 1983 Donruss Action All-Star card. It's a large-sized 3x5 of Mike Schmidt. Clear stats there. And one of the things you can see with Mr. Schmidt is he had his 500 home runs. It's not on the back there, but Mike ended up with a career batting average of 267. That's not particularly good in the grand scheme of Hall of Famers, but he was known for his power and his defense, not necessarily his average. And he made the Hall of Fame on his combination of power and agility as a third baseman. He's considered the all-around best third baseman in the game ever. I will, vehemently argue with anybody who suggests otherwise. But anyway, so Mike Schmidt is a member of the 500 home run club with a career batting average of 267. But believe it or not, that is not the lowest batting average for a member of the 500 home run club. There are, in fact, 3 other members of the of the 500 home run club who have batting averages lower than 267. So, name for me, excuse me, name for me any of the other 3 players who hit over 500 home runs for their career, but had a batting average lower than 267. And I will send off to you this awesome, really good shape, mint condition, pretty well-centered, nice corner cards. Mike Schmidt, 1983 Donruss Action All-Stars. There you go. Today, I want to show off a collection of mine Not particularly interesting, and I'm not going to necessarily go crazy on showing things to you per se, but I have here my collection of puzzles. The Donruss puzzles. I keep them in these team bags, and this is the Lou Gehrig puzzle. You really don't have a good sense of what the puzzle looks like unless you put it together. I'm going to speak to that in a little second. But these are all the puzzles I have from Donruss. I got the Ty Cobb one. All right. I have here a Warren Spahn puzzle. Here's the Willie Stargell version. You can kind of see on the back what it looks like. But I have these team bags, the Stan Musial puzzle. These team bags have all of the pieces necessary to complete the puzzle. There's the Yaz. I got the Mickey Mantle. Most of these were printed or inserted into normal packs, but every once in a while, some of them came with other Donruss products. This one, the Mickey Mantle one, came in their pack of 84 Hall of Famers. Got here the Roberto Clemente puzzle. And then the Rod Carew. Pretty sure I had the Babe Ruth. I don't know where that one ended up. But what I am trying to do now is not just get one set of the puzzles. I'm trying to get a second set of each puzzle. And what I'm trying to do is what I said you can't do with these puzzles is the hard problem. The problem with the puzzles is you can't really see what they look like unless you put them together. So I'm going to try and get a second puzzle of all of these to put together so that you can see, that's the Ty Cobb put together. The one problem with the puzzle pieces is that the puzzles were, probably on one print and then cut and put into those puzzle cards. Makes sense, The issue is that if you didn't get, and it's almost impossible to have gotten, all of the puzzles from the same image, it's likely that it was slightly cut, a little off-centered, piece to piece, because, they're randomly inserting these puzzles into packs of cards and sending them out worldwide. So the chance that you got all 63 puzzle pieces from the same cut image is pretty, doubtful. So a lot of times the puzzle pieces don't go together perfectly and the image comes out a little choppy. You can see down here in the frame, things don't line up perfectly, but that's, so what? It's at least you get to see the puzzle when it's done. There's your Stan Musial puzzle all put together looking pretty. I got here the Warren Spahn puzzle. And on the back is the Yaz. They were getting better in this time. By this time, the puzzle pieces fit together a lot better. I got your Rod Carew, all pretty and done. And then my Stargell was actually missing a piece. I don't know, whoever the person I got this from had two of the same thing in there, so I'm going to have to get the last little piece to my Stargell puzzle, but that's it. So I have all those that were completed, and I'm trying to get one copy of each puzzle, put them together so that everybody can see what they look like. They're not worth anything, It's not like I'm destroying the value of the individual puzzle pieces by pasting them to a board and putting it together. The puzzle pieces have no real value at all anyway. So, my LCS has a box of puzzles, mostly the Yaz and the Musial and the Spahn, for $1 a pop. So you get the whole puzzle for $1 at your local LCS usually. So anyway, just wanted to show off something simple today. Hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget the trivia question. Don't know why I pulled the Schmidt off to the side, but you're going for that card if you can answer the trivia question. I'll put a repeat of the question in the description below, along with what email me. So email me the correct answer. You got today and tomorrow to do that, and Sunday we'll pick a winner. Hope you all enjoyed this quick little video showing off some puzzles. Check out again on Wednesday. We'll have more for you. I want to thank everybody for watching. Please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, and all that jazz. Appreciate the support. Hope to see you again soon. Take care.